episode 18 of Revenge. Last episode was a lot. Between Victoria side-eyeing Emily and telling Daniel that Emily might be the op and maybe she was the one that tried to kill him and frame him for Tyler's death, to her asking her daughter Charlotte if she's sure she saw the man or did she actually see Amanda, to my good son Jack taking a flight, booking boat to find the fake Amanda to get answers, which she may or may not be. We have a lot to come through. We're now ranking up to the last 4 episodes of the season. This season has had no peace since I opened the first episode. Like, remember when we just had Lydia around? And Lydia was the one, and we were trying to keep the affair, and how the affair literally went like full reveal in like 5 seconds. We are now closing in the final stretch between Emily and Dan, maybe tying the knot officially, to Jack finding answers that may end up being the final reveal if he finds out if Victoria and Emily and Amanda kabobble. We'll see. And maybe the real Emily will make an appearance this episode. We haven't seen her in a minute, and we probably going to find out where she's at unless Jack has been sent on another loss streak. Declan and Charlotte are now on rocky ends, if I should say, after Charlotte realized that Declan threw her under the bus, which, yes, is sad. And that is fucked up. But Jack would have been framed. An innocent man would have been framed just like David Clark. And we cannot repeat the same thing. So anyways, let's dive in with the addition of rain hitting my window.
One of history's greatest lawyers once noted, there is no such thing
Look at
as
him
justice.
eating down in that coat.
Out of court. Perhaps because justice is a flawed concept.
There's no
that
way.
ultimately comes down to the decision of 12 people. We must go out and seek our own justice.
What's she about to do for that justice? Besides that guy she beat up, right? This lady.
What about the prosecution's surprise decision?
No Snow getting stuck on nobody. Oh, never mind. They clocked me.
Ex-boyfriend.
Can you tell us anything more about Daniel's state of mind at the present moment?
Look at her.
Sorry, but we have no further
He
comment
said,
at this time.
get that job in. Look at her clocking in. Not Nolan's. Of course.
Oh, her. Yeah, I totally partied with her last weekend. I haven't done shots like that since high school.
Now she
Any idea
is.
where she was headed?
Omaha.
Somewhere in Middle America.
That credit card statement you hacked into.
Let me to some crappy motel inside Boston. Back. You should have called me. Don't let him talk to anyone till I get home.
He already talked.
Wait. You're coming home?
It's a good thing, Dan.
The
That's
blood
shade.
spatter on Daniel's jacket shows no evidence he dragged Tyler's body over 30 yards up the beach.
Which means someone else must have.
Articulate for the jury all the reasons you fell in love with Daniel, so they will too.
Look at her.
Explaining all the reasons why I love Daniel shouldn't be difficult.
Good.
Perhaps we should reconsider the DA's offer.
Unfortunately, it's no longer on the table. The case they laid out is a home run, and they know it.
Immediately excuse the juror.
She's watching that.
With an alternate. Remaining members of the jury continue to be sequestered in an undisclosed location.
Oh, she gagged. The smile.
Woodbury. Are we clear on what you need to do?
Crystal.
She gagged.
Daniel's meeting at Rikers.
And then they got the same
And whatever
hookups.
Victoria has planned for juror number 3. His name's Lee Moran. I came here for one reason. Nothing's gonna get in my way.
I don't believe that though. Like, will she really feel? Like, I don't think she will.
Hey,
Oh, he looks
I'm
rough.
not used to seeing you in that uniform. I'm not used to seeing you.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Perjury conviction following you around.
Lecture me about right and wrong. If you had just handed that hoodie over and told the cops the truth in the first place, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
No, I can't do that.
You don't know the premise. You left your brother
As a matter of fact,
to chase a girl who has been giving you mixed signals for as long as she came here. Like, it's not crazy. It's hoping it for you
The
to,
path is still unchosen.
girl.
Maybe it's time to choose it.
Oh, to choose him. She chose
Around in emptiness.
she chose an empty marriage than to get burned by this man.
David Clark.
Across it, because he can't even be out the house. No absolute fucking way, you think? Then they warming at the fire.
I went up and down the entire Eastern Seaboard. It was always just a day behind.
Like, I have to genuinely call your real name. Are you serious? She's saying go ahead and continue that damn dare trail of nothing.
I'm sorry.
This is genuine friendship. Like, I'm not even romanticizing. This is some genuine friendship shit.
Last summer I got wasted, crashed my car, and nearly paralyzed my girlfriend. This summer I shot my best friend.
In self-defense.
In cold blood.
Hey. And God knows what else. You been thinking about that? Now you about to have her go outside looking. You crazy.
Just before he disappears again.
Bro.
I'll get right on it.
Look at him. I mean, at least she said Emily, because, she would, I thought she would have said, let's bring it to Emily too, but actually, she still got them damn pills. I thought, who's supplying them? Jesus?
Charlotte?
Like, who's supplying them?
What?
That's the most mommiest speech she gives, and it's so she can get some additional tea. She's trying to, just so she can get that case on Jack. Nah, she already eaten. He about to DDT her.
Then I have the right room.
Get out of my room. I'm
Oh.
calling security.
Look, what? Okay, but low-key, Emily, we can't post that because then he's gonna come back for her, and she ain't the one that said anything, right? While Charlotte's about to come over here.
I'll have no choice but to go after Jack.
Oh,
So that's what this is all about. Protecting Jack.
Declan, listen.
oh, it's been
I know
some
what's going
weeks.
on.
I mean, it's been 15
My
days,
mom's
but 15
convinced
days on
that
trial. But like,
Mitch is your brother.
damn, Declan, stand up, your brother, your brother, and he came.
Knock back, kid.
Nolan definitely
What do you want,
ate
Nolan?
down.
Tell the truth on the stand tomorrow, same as Jack.
I'm stopping you.
He knows what's gonna happen.
If I come clean,
Listen, Charlotte.
Bisons are ruthless.
Yes, you already know
They would
that,
not hesitate to have Jack take the fall for all this.
and it's real. It's true.
So
Sadly.
my advice.
Physical evidence.
Look at her.
that
Her whole
by
posture
claiming
changed.
that Daniel Grayson was framed, that Charlotte Grayson, the defendant's sister, anyone else, anywhere on the beach? Because in an initial statement Charlotte made to the police,
Don't.
because Charlotte was drunk
Don't.
and high on oxycodone that night. Person.
That don't matter.
Just looking out for her
That
brother.
don't matter in this equation, Buki. You cooked her.
prosecution rests, Your Honor.
This is horrible. Perjuring himself.
Obviously, he wasn't giving convincing incentive.
Look at her blaming Charlotte.
I've never trusted you, one of those porter boys.
I don't trust anyone.
That's not true.
Oh. Why did Emily cut your fucking straight again? Y'all about to put cheating fiance in the equation?
What was that about today?
Oh, Lord. Because she's genuinely confused. Oh, he about to turn to drinking again? He about to relapse. Wait. He's about to relapse. Oh, good Lord.
Subpoenaed me. So now if I tell the truth, I implicate Declan. But if I don't... Okay. I'll...
We gotta lie. To literally pull up to this fucking thing. He about to do something. He about to make some calls. It's gonna be Emily as one of them. Are you insane? He won't need to worry. Mind you, she's really breaking her back more. You know what?
Hey, look.
She's working double time for 2 men. Where's the fucking assistants? He's outside in the snow. He about to fall off the damn cliff. There's no way he's still stalking her like this. This ain't good. This ain't good to say the least. Like, this is what to send him into a fucking spiral. And it is so...
Come in. Shut the door.
No way no way. What happened to Douglas?
What'd you bring him?
Not the drug. That's her connection? Is him?
Not money.
He don't mean it money. He means pop locking and dropping.
Little rat from Montauk's been out of the picture long enough. What's stopping me?
It's David Clark?
I'll go showing. So
Well, me and Emily, Victoria.
Contact a few galleries who are expressing interest.
That's some of her real love. Not fully.
Both.
Did.
Yeah, well, eventually you would have learned that Victoria's word is about as authentic as the paintings you forged. But to answer your question,
Forged?
joint and leave nothing behind.
That's wicked. He's taking her one of her first loves away. Just like how he did with David Clark.
You think I'm an idiot? All the mysterious phone calls, all the times you disappeared.
You've been sneaking around with him the whole time.
Why you push it, bro? Calm down, bro.
Free! Right there! Free! Hands up! Don't move! Hands up!
See? Oh my God. And Victoria, I'm blaming you for this.
I'll be there first thing in the morning.
Yeah, you be first day in the
I
morning.
really have no idea why he'd violate house arrest.
Right.
I do.
Yep, you do. Because of you, bitch.
If the jury convicts Daniel for this, I'll never forgive myself.
Well, that makes two of us.
Girl, you're not the main prize.
The Fortunately, there are other factors that might help shape.
Pick up the phone, babe. You're going to jail, babe.
Problem? Is this your vehicle? What of it?
Oh!
You're in. You're under arrest. Come on, it's not my sweatshirt. Beat
You have a problem?
I'm sorry, who is this?
I found a bloody sweatshirt in my car. They're saying it matches the blood of the kid your son shot.
Threaten me and my children again, and I will go straight to the police.
Yep.
What was that about?
She cleaned up her trace, because Conrad. Somebody that got beat up my son.
What on God's earth have you done, Victoria?
Right.
Jack Porter.
Jack, come on.
He knew what Lee looked like. He could have orchestrated the whole thing.
Come
to
on,
protect
let's
your
think
child.
about this. How?
Yes. Well, I need to think.
No, not leave me alone.
The second mess of yours I've had to clean up in one day.
What is
Yeah.
that supposed to mean?
I don't know. Why don't you go and ask your artist friend?
Just stay away from him!
Oh,
No
that's,
problem
oh,
there.
he's already
He's
gone.
long gone by now. Because he said you'd betray me,
Yeah.
but I'm the one who betrayed you.
Look at her walking in with that damn guilt on. Hey, wait a minute, wait. No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Open 277.
No, he didn't. Somebody did that shit.
Do you want to change your plea?
Somebody did that shit. And we already know.
I think so.
Go ahead and ball that paper right on up.
Like beauty.
Yep, she said
Eye
it.
of the
She
beholder.
justice will be served.
Federal authorities have confirmed the death of terrorist by one.
What's wrong? What happened?
He
I
died.
was wasting my time. Gathering evidence on jury tampering when
Wait, is it Conrad?
Lee.
What?
He's in a holding cell at Rikers.
If he starts talking, I don't see
Yep.
how we keep a lid on
Conrad
this.
definitely cleaned that shit up.
the Graysons murdered my father.
Of course. And that's even crazier. That's crazier. I'm trying to see if it really ended this time. It was crazier that I metaphorically said literally a couple minutes ago that he technically killed David Clark. And then I literally get a confirmation by the end of this episode. Am I a seer? Seer nudge. But yeah, see, we're doing season 1 episode 18 reaction to Revenge. And bro, this is such a sticky situation. But honestly, I've been assumed that the Graysons killed him. Because let's be honest here, I know there is some cases, obviously, depending on how popular the cases is in some instances, some of the inmates do go out on a beating up spree or killing spree, especially how sensitive the case is. And also how aware people are about these cases. Sometimes there's even people inside that will pay people to get, to get jumped, whatever. Such as what we saw with Victoria. And I just knew for a fact there's just no way that somebody would be that intrigued unless they're family members of that person. Like if they would have said from the get-go that, hey, it was family members of them people that was in that jail that killed them. Okay. But it was just a vague, like, he died in there. And I always assumed that at least with these last couple episodes, once we found out that the Graysons have been buying everything, in the back of my mind, I was like, there's no possible way that it would not have been the Graysons. But it just shows that Victoria is the messy mastermind, while Conrad is the sneaky mastermind. And Conrad is the one that keeps his composure tight, keeps it straight, and he always cleans up Victoria's mess. That's how they lasted as long as they did. When you get introduced to her in the series, you see her holding up the image of the affair. Because technically, he was keeping the affair real good. She just figured out because she knows a lot. Just like how he had the security Fred keep his little affairs in secret, she can only know so much. And with Conrad is the mastermind. He's the one that keeps the legacy together. He's the one that does all the deeds. And Victoria's the only one that learned from him about this to the point that she outsmarted him. She has had 2 loves before him. I mean, one before and one after. And it was never him. And every instance of Victoria having some type of happiness or peace or a little bit of faith that she can live in this world with this shitty scam of a marriage, because she thought she deserved that instead of burning the first guy that she was with, he makes sure to step on her parade every time. Because in his mind, if he goes down, she goes down with him. And especially when she has been teaching him and talking to him and reminding him constantly these months about keeping the Graysons' name good, and then having his dad talk to all the family members about keeping the Grayson legacy good, he's not taking a chance. And with the boyfriend, or the first ever love, one of the first ever loves of Victoria, coming back into this, figure once the Daniel whole situation is at its all-time high, is probably ridiculous. Now, for us, we're probably like, well, it probably is not that serious because, like, nobody's paying attention to Victoria that much or worrying about the Graysons. Or Daniel, essentially. He's not taking that chance. Because once something crickle or cracks in the whole Grayson lore, the domino effect will come in. Just like how we said to Victoria. Victoria does things in the heat of the moment, such as going to the guy at night, having a consistent pattern where she can be stalked. She leaves messy trails to where Emily can always pinpoint what it is. I.e., she found out all the shit that she's been doing, such as getting her son beat up by that guy to how she can be able to frame him. Victoria is not as sneaky as she thought she is, and she thinks she is, compared to Conrad. Due to Victoria sneaking and fucking up with how secretive she was with doing these little outside quests, which led to Emily finding out. That led to Emily finding out about how sneaky Conrad is pertaining to his information, because once she tried to frame the guy for beating and doing the killing on Tyler, he is dead the next day. With a suicide letter that people probably even want to try to compare his previous writing to. All her information is out the window because the Graysons have an official thing. Once she thinks she's getting rid of one of the Graysons' allies, there's another ally in the building having to owe their lives to them. Every time they think they're getting away from the Graysons, there is somebody else ready to take the fall. Somebody came in that bitch at night and killed this man in cold blood. Yes, this man has done some shitty things, clearly, but they killed this man and framed him into his last breath. And then once he made that threat about, if I go down, you're going down with me, Victoria literally almost led them to being revealed more. Because by the end of the episode, Emily did not throw them under the bus. She did do some nicking and kniving around, but she did not fully throw them under the bus like I said she would. She threw somebody else under the bus, that guy, which I feel like I knew that she was going to bring it up, but I just wanted to know when. And she did. She got the biggest evidence there was. Jack opening his mouth to Nolan about the jacket, and there it is. Problem solved. Declan and Jack is going to be having to hold that guilt for the rest of their lives. But I feel like it might eat Jack up, especially. But Declan is ready to ride for his brother. So he's not going to care. You know who else is not going to care? Me, because I'm going to start getting into the actual real discussions. I kind of talked about the Graysons. There's so much in the general. There's so much. That's just the overall concept, the concept of it all. Let's just get into rambling teas, if you will. Let's talk about Charlotte and Declan first, because it's one of the most crazy situations ever, because both sides is fighting the oh my god war. Between Charlotte being right and seeing a body there, to Declan lying to protect his brother, to Charlotte, which I kept saying, how the fuck she's getting these Oxycontin refills, to find out that her ex is there. You know, she's been paying him as like a drug connection to give her drugs and continue on, you know, getting high and drunk. And then now you have him asking for a chance, manipulating her already, you know, vulnerable state to get her back in a relationship with him. After she just told Declan that she would get back with him. And the thing is that she's 16, right? She's 18. So, and she's being manipulated. She's being manipulated by everybody. She's being manipulated by her mom. She's being manipulated by Declan. She's being manipulated by Ryan is his name. She's being manipulated by everybody into this consensus of that she's actually insane. And I understand that, like, with her being intoxicated and bringing her to the core and trying to have her talk about this core thing could fuck up the whole idea, the image that they're painting for. But it is rough watching her basically be blamed and not believed. She was dating Declan, and she had trust in him, she had faith in him, and she thought this was going to be something that they share. And he lied on her. And then he lied again for her brother's sake, which I'm not saying that he's wrong for, because I'm going to get to him in a minute. So she feels like she's been betrayed. Her trust has been betrayed. And then, you know, she already has a rocky relationship with her mom, and that she's at risk of losing her brother. And her mom is basically telling her to put her body on the line in order to have Declan lie. Even though she probably is still mad at him for lying on her. Her mom told her to basically do something, manipulate him into having believe and retract the statement. And once she failed to do so, because Nolan popped in at the time, I think he did. Because let's be honest, Jack would have took the blame for an innocent man. Innocent man would have took blame for another innocent man. Victoria literally looked at Charlotte in the face with pure disdain and disgust that she wasn't able to manipulate, because Victoria is a pro at doing so. And the only person that she can go to and rely on is somebody that's been giving her refills, and now he's manipulating her vulnerable state as payback. So he's been basically enabling her and enabling this behavior for payment of getting back together. And then you have Declan, who is rightfully so also violent, because he don't know the full story. And you already seen how the Graysons are. You were just there to get the biggest reveal of like her being David Clark's child and how her mom had been lying to her for decades about who her dad is and the whole family dynamic. You don't think once he mentioned he saw his brother there, what they already were trying to get into, that they were not going to blame him? Yeah, protect your brother. And I know, well, you and Jack, you're feeling guilty because y'all technically were there. But the Graysons will always clean their track. But they won't help you out in the end. Like, as much as I care about Daniel and Charlotte in general, and they do not deserve to get wowed and melded in and wrapped into their parents' fucking bullshit, they were going to put another innocent man in place of innocent Daniel. Because Daniel did shoot Tyler, clearly. But, like, he didn't do the full overkill. But he still shot him. They were going to put an innocent Jack in there to hope to bring another innocent person, Amanda, into it. Like, Victoria was so deluded and so delusional and so tunnel visioned that she wants everything to connect to Amanda Clark. Amanda Clark is like her haunting the main character narrative, because now she just legit wants to get rid of the love of her life's child. Like Dave, like Conrad has for some reason Conrad and all the shit that they done to get rid of David Clark has made her pure paranoia about Clarks in general to become pure hatred, because she's so guilty about what they did to David Clark that she hates that Amanda Clark is a living remnant of him. The same way that she treats Amanda Clark as if that's the bane of her existence, the same way she treats Charlotte. She doesn't want anything to do with Clarks. Yeah, you love David Clark, but you don't even love his daughter. You see his daughter as like a fucking Satan. You try to get rid of her multiple times, and she's that repetitive image haunting you everywhere you go. So you try to put her in jail just like you did with David Clark. And then so your fucking husband, Conrad, can whisper in the ear and get her killed too. She wants her image and she wants her black history being clean so bad that she wants to frame everything on Amanda Clark, to where your fucking ex-husband, still husband, Conrad, is even telling you that you're doing too much. You're doing too much to where you can't even just say, let's blame Jack. No, let's try to bring it on Amanda, who hasn't been seen. There's really no remnants of DNA on her, and you want to bring it on. So Amanda Clark is so smart that she'll blame your son because deep down you're so guilty about what you did, what you let happen to David Clark. You're pathetic. You don't deserve happiness, Victoria. And I'm happy Conrad told that man to go, because you're going to bring him down in this fucking chaos of a mess you're doing when you're sitting innocent people in jail because of your previous affair, bitch. You ain't no damn saint either. How dare you sit here, come back into this guy's life like you left him for dead when y'all were younger, give him the sabby ass story, and then going to sit here and then try to have him be your little journal buddy because you are here with a loveless marriage and your son's on trial? I bet you if your damn son was on trial, you would have been just given a little something and went. Girl, bye. You think I'm gonna sit here and let you have fucking happiness when you took happiness from several people's fucking lives? Hell no. You and Conrad can go to hell in a handbasket. Especially you, for once again having Conrad harass this man again, to where once he had a place to settle, your ass comes and you take that damn demon dark spirit with you just as well to keep harassing and blackmailing people. The pattern never ends. Y'all need to go to prison, so we can call somebody on y'all asses. You think I'm going to watch and sit here and watch Victoria have a little happiness and oh my God, she's opened up to somebody? Girl, fuck you. You still whispering in everybody's ear to make up a fucking lie for your son. Instead of trying to find out what really happened, you're trying to have people make stories for your son. Your son is at a vulnerable state right now to where he's getting gaslit into believing that he could have killed this dude on a malicious intent. And you go out here and whisper in this man's ear for the past several episodes about her potentially having an affair or cheating or not being loyal. He hasn't stopped having that thought since the day of Tyler. Now, Tyler, he would have been like, okay, Tyler, whatever. But then you keep talking about Emily and what you think Emily doing and how Emily cannot be trusted, leading to this man relapsing again, getting drunk and going out on his house arrest and getting arrested. You out here you almost got your son brutally beat up. He did get brutally beat up just because of dumb shit that you're doing. You think once he found out that you got him beat up on purpose, he would not discuss you? Every time your son is needed and he's vulnerable, you're nowhere to be seen. Your fucking schemes always coming and blowing up in your face every time. You need to sit down. Guys, Emily and fucking Daniel having a crisis right now. That is not needed. Sit down. Because Emily, one thing she did was she cleaned both of people's messes. She done cleaned Jack and Daniel, 2 innocent men. She cleaned them both. Sadly, Conrad had to go a little dirtier and fully sealed the deal. But she both protected both of them. Her friend and her fiance. What the fuck did you do? Nothing but getting them bed sheets. Anyways, that's my reaction. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe for more revenge reactions. Patreon link below for Charm, Teen Wolf, and revenge reactions. Twitter will link 16 when I upload. Until next time, make sure you stay. Peace.